a 14-minute intro, Bill.
I was concerned. I was like, was I supposed to go?
We don't have time for your panel. No, but stay right here, stay right here, stay right here. We're gonna play you one anyway, but you can be out for it. Witness the magic. Here's how it comes. This is by direct orders from the man himself. When I say Al, you say Cal. Al! Al! I say Alex, you say Calix. Alex! Alex! Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Calvert! There he is. Better.
Eh?
What? I like the Walking in the Sunshine was more fun. Al, I heard you got into New York at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, a little late.
What happened? What's going on?
Same.
I don't know. Apparently there's some strikes.
Strikes.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't want us to get here this time.
Yeah, God said not today.
Did you say not today?
I said not today.
Yeah.
So it was your fault.
Well, I mean,
always. It's always my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Al, have fun.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. I was really confused by the intro, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, maybe I have a new song, you know, maybe Walking on Sunshine's my thing. Maybe not. New Jersey, how you guys feeling? I've learned some things about New Jersey so far. Would you guys like me to share? Okay, obviously there's a lot of stereotypes. I've seen The Sopranos. So please don't bury me in a hole. But if you're gonna bury me in a hole, you guys can bury me in a sinkhole, because apparently there's a lot of them here. I was told about that this morning, and yeah, what's going on, guys? Why is it falling apart? I did hear that it was because of the mining, but I also feel like it's God punishing me in a way. Yeah, that's fun. Well, I'm so happy you guys are here. What else should I know about New Jersey? Pizza, okay. Wawa? What? Bagels? Yeah, I mean, I'm eating a bagel. Pizza and bagels. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's start over here. Hello.
Hi, I'm Ezra.
Hi, Ezra.
We took a picture earlier and I wanted to say that I like your hair, but now you're wearing a hat, so...
Okay, great question.
No, my question is, if you could be in a Marvel or DC movie, what character would you want to portray, even if they've already been portrayed before?
I always thought Venom was really cool. But I watched the last Venom movie, and I gotta say, it was not that cool. I did like, though, when Venom turned into a horse. That was kind of fun. Why? Do you have any suggestions? Like, who would Jack be? You know?
I think you can make a pretty cute Spider-Man.
Okay, I think he'd be a little confused. I guess he did become God, but the web shooting out of his arms and stuff. You know what? He'd probably be thrilled, right? Yeah, okay, Spider-Man, that'd be great. Although we've had like 20 already though, haven't we? 3? No, 3 in like the last 3 years.
There's been Tobey Maguire and then Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland, so that's like over the past 20 years.
What about the animated guy?
Okay, well I'm talking about live action, so...
Whoa. I have also heard that Jersey people like to fight.
Yeah. Joke's on you, I'm from Philly.
I've also heard, the Philly guy wants to fight. That's, joke's on you. It's like, whoa, calm down. Yeah, there's a scrappy feeling here, you know? Thanks, Philly. Congrats on the Super Bowl. Sorry, Jersey. Oh my God, Sabrina, you're back.
Hi. I'm Madison. Hey.
Sabrina, you're back.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
My question is there a lesson or a moment that you took from Jack that you kind of still feel with you daily?
I mean, Jack was, the thing I really liked about him was he was kind of willing to see the best in everyone despite terrible circumstances. And constant rejection from Dean, you know? Jack was like, I want to be part of a family. Dean would frequently say, Jack's our family, which is always great. No, I think he was very optimistic in how he viewed the world and how he viewed people. So if there was something I would take from him, it would be trying to see the best in people, you know, despite all the shit the world is throwing at you, you know? What's your favorite Sabrina record?
Okay.
She's working.
I love her album, Emails I Can't Send. How many things on that album is really good. What's yours?
Oh God, I only know a couple of them. What else does she do? No, I'm thinking of Charlie XCX. What are the hits? Espresso, what's the other one?
Please, please, please.
Yeah.
Bedtime, Juno.
So you are a fan?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Okay. No idea. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm chilling. You?
I'm good.
You doing anything right now, or?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh, great, perfect. Wow, you're in the right place.
Have you ever ugly cried over the death of a character?
Have I ever ugly cried over the death of a character? Well, okay, so on the plane here, on my 5-hour delay, I was watching The Last of Us. So I played the second game, so I know what happens. Spoiler. Earmuffs. But I just saw the episode with Nick Offerman, with Frank and whatever his name is. Yeah, so I was watching that one on the plane and I was really tired, but I was sitting next to this woman, and the worst, I gotta tell you, crying on the plane is kind of the worst, because people are like, oh God, this guy can't keep his shit together. While I'm like crying on the, what does he say? He's like, he takes the pills and he goes, I'm satisfied. I was like, oh. So it wasn't an ugly cry, it was a reasonable cry. Yeah. When's the last time you who on Supernatural did you ugly cry for the hardest?
So Supernatural was Dean, but he has been replaced by, if anyone watches 911, Captain Nash. Yeah, you all know that pain.
What they do to Captain Nash? My favorite. They killed him!
Too much trauma to explain.
Okay. Did they get him with a piece of rebar or something?
No, they killed him with a disease that actually should have killed other firefighters in an accident.
It only kills firefighters, this disease?
They were trapped in a lab with a
This sounds like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were trapped in a lab. A bunch of them were exposed to a disease. Like 3 of them were, but only he died.
Only the hot one died?
Yeah, he was the heart of the show, and they killed him off. And I don't know if you guys know this, the actor did not want to leave, so it's even worse.
Ooh, probably wanted more money. So do I. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering if you had an odd pet peeve.
Okay, this is actually my pet peeve right now, so Gen Z, brace yourself. People listening to their phones out loud without headphones in public places. Honestly, they should be lined up and shot. In the airport, in the subway, I don't care what happens to them. Get them off. Yeah, I don't understand it, and I think it's because I'm older, but I just don't understand how people have no public perception at all. That like, this woman's watching an Instagram video at full tilt, and she's like, clearly I didn't get enough sleep. I also like that I'm like, guys, see the good in everyone. And at the same time, I'm like, burn them. But yeah, that'd be my pet peeve right now. I just don't get it, you know? Yeah. So if you really want to piss me off, or just piss off anybody around you, really, this is like the easiest way to do it. The thing I've almost done at this point, when someone does it really loud, I go and watch the video with them. Because I'm like, well, clearly all of us here are going to watch this because you just don't give a shit, so. That does get you in fights, but it's Jersey, it's Philly. Let's burn the city to the ground, I guess? Only if we win. Hello, Cass, how are you? Hi.
So I actually have a question that you're probably sick and tired of.
Well, I love those kind of questions.
when people ask you if you're related to Misha.
Okay, genuine question.
Yep.
Between you and me, don't worry about anybody else here. Do you think that I'm related to Misha?
I don't think it's a son-wise. I just think, you know how in the world you have like, oh, this is my twin type thing. I feel like in the world you just sort of look the same enough, just like they did with the younger versions of Sam and Dean.
You think we're distantly related on some path?
Yes, but
Okay.
not.
But not in like a
on the
Maury
same
kind of
thing.
situation?
Yeah.
Okay. I have talked to my parents. Not gonna lie, my dad's pretty pissed off. No, I'm not related. Maybe we just look, I don't know. You guys don't really believe that, right? Because one of the most frequent comments I get is like, hey man, oh hey, it's like, did you know that you and Misha look alike? Like, no, I've never heard that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. No, but Misha, you know, he's got his own children. You know, he's got his own children to worry about. And me, apparently. So, when this first happened, I was actually really thrilled. Because I was like, well, Misha, looks like you owe me a bit of back pay, my friend. Those first 18 years, I'm like, someone's gotta pay. Plus, I'm thinking about going to like a 6 to 8 year college experience. And I'm gonna party the entire time. I'm gonna fail everything and you're gonna pay for it all. So I will see you guys at Arizona State University next year. And maybe you? Okay, yeah, okay, I'll see you at Arizona State. But yeah, we're related. Hello.
My name is Bob.
Hi.
Hi. Are you a sports fan?
Yes, I am.
Did you see the amazing win from the New York Knicks yesterday? Let's go Knicks!
Knicks fans? Yeah, no. Good for the Knicks, you know, but do they really think they can beat Indiana?
Yeah, because we're New Yorkers. We stand strong.
I'm thrilled for you. I'm excited for you. It's a big time. Good luck in the Eastern Finals. Maybe I'll see you there.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, no, I won't see you there. I'm not going to be there either, pal. Don't worry.
It's too expensive. I'd rather not sell my kidney to watch sports live because the fans are crazy. They're too crazy for me.
No, I see the videos from the streets and it freaks me out, you know? Yeah, well, thanks for your question. Go Knicks, I guess. I mean, it's New Jersey. You guys cheer for the Knicks? You guys had the Nets. What happened? A lot of hate in this state, guys. A lot of hate. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your favorite Killers album?
Oh, my favorite Killers, Day and Age.
Okay, nice. Sam sounds pretty dope. Hot Fuzz, yeah.
What's yours?
I think Sam Sound or Hot Fuzz.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my name is Bella.
Hi, Bella.
Nice to meet you. My question was, if Jack were ever to get a day off from apocalypse stuff, what would he do with it, and who would he bring with him?
He would go to the Knicks game. Timothy Chalamet, Malang. I don't know. I always wanted him to do some like childish stuff. Like I'd love for him to like ride a trike. I know many of you guys were here years ago, but I did try to get Creation to instigate trike racing at the convention. And guess what? They did not take my idea. But I do love the idea of like two people racing down the aisle. And the subsequent lawsuit would be great. Yeah, no, I think maybe he'd like to go surfing or something. You know? Something where he's not stabbing people or becoming God or, you know, shooting people, you know, just avoiding the violence, really. Maybe he goes to a Killers concert. You know, maybe he sees Mr. Brightside live. He could be little Mr. Brightside. Okay, thank you.